Hi there, my name is Amanda. I am a co-founder at Dataracity. We're a data and analytics consulting company. So today I'll be taking you guys through how to create an analytics scorecard. So I get this question a lot from clients, and they usually want to show what return on investment has the analytical and business intelligence brought to the organization. So most of the time when you're about to invest in something such as building out your analytics, you're sometimes asked the question, so what will be the return on investment, honestly, if we invest in something like this? And this is trying to answer that. So I'll be tracking a few categories here. There could be more categories, and for your organization, you could have a different category. So the first ROI that you might want to track is efficiency gained. So what this is, it's just all the hours eliminated or redeployed due to your analytical implementation. So anything that you've automated within the environment. There's also a category of faster decisions. This is just the financial impact of being able to make quick decisions based on your analytics and the reports that come out of your analytics. And there's also margin and revenue optimizations. This is direct revenue gains and cost reductions from your analytical implementation. There's also risk reduction here. So that's any value of losses prevented. Okay, so overall, these are 4 ROIs that I have. These are just fictitious numbers. I made these numbers up. You would have to figure out what these numbers are for your organization. So this is just for demonstration so that there are some numbers and figures here. So we'll be tracking efficiency gain. We'll get one number, which is the annual value of the ROI for the company. And we'll have faster decisions as a ROI, margin and revenue, as well as risk reduction. So this is what we're working towards. But for each of these, I'll show you guys how to calculate each one, or I'll give you some ideas on how you can do this for your own organization. So let's get started with efficiency gained. Right, so this is what work disappeared because of your analytical build. So I have come up with 4 work types that you can use. You can have other work types here depending on your organization. So you can think of different work types you can add here. So the first one is reporting and dashboards. I have added here reconciliations as well, because a lot of organizations spend a lot of time building reconciliations manually from one system to another. So GL versus the ERP system, or the expense system versus GL, etc. So you want to track this is a good category to track as well. And then it's also analyst time redirected. So a lot of the time, analysts spend a lot of time redoing manual analytics. So if you automate them, you'll be redirecting them to do high value work. And also operational inefficiencies. So sometimes there are situations where people have to look up information manually, and sometimes it takes a long time to seek out that information because they're doing manual lookups or they have to go find a document somewhere. But if that's all automated and shown in some type of report that's easily accessible, you could be saving time on how long people take to, I don't know, maybe capture data on the system or prepare certain briefs and write certain emails to various people depending on your operational tasks. Okay, so the big thing to do here is to figure out how many hours a person would have worked on these work types per month, and then put in the values here, and then work out, since your analytical platform build has been there and the automation has happened, how much time are they still spending on these various work types. If you're doing this before any implementation, that would just be some estimation on your part. You'd have to figure out what automations you want built for your environment, and then work out what's going to be left to do manually still, and then put those hours in there, and then figure out how many people are doing this type of work, and then come up with a blended rate for your organization so that you can calculate the value of the hours that you save. So you would figure out the hours saved, and then you would use the blended rate to calculate the monthly value and the annual value of that efficiency that you've gained there. So this is the annual value that you end up with for efficiency gained. That same amount is shown here as the efficiency gained ROI. You have the monthly value here, as well as the percentage of total. So for the second ROI, which is faster decisions and the financial impact of that speed. So here I've come up with 3 decision areas that is impacted by your analytical platform build. So if you're able to close a month end earlier, what this could do, just at a high level, is it would actually give your executive information quickly. So if you used to take 8 days to close month end and you reduce that to 5 days because of your data automations introduced with your project, this means that your executive team is able to make decisions based on accurate information a lot sooner than before. The impact of that is always around financial exposure. So the more stale your information is as you make decisions, the worse off those decisions will be. So if you don't know, maybe there are situations where there is some type of revenue leakage due to a specific expense. If you don't see all that information in time, you're not going to be able to take action to rectify those issues and potentially save money. So for a calculation like this, what you might want to do is figure out what the daily financial exposure is by not having this information. So if the month-end close doesn't happen soon, you don't have the accurate reports, right? So what's your financial exposure, the total amount? So what I used here, I just used the total business performance per day. So if the business generates 500,000 K per day, then that's the exposure. Or if the financial activity is around 500,000 K per day, that's the exposure. But decisions don't impact the whole amount. So it could be that the decision impact is just only 3%. So just not being able to make quick decision might impact only 3% of that amount. And for each day, you calculate the overall financial exposure. So in this case, for this type of difference in month-end close, so it was previously 8 and now it's 5. You've saved 3 days. So you've saved the company 3 days of financial exposure. So using that 3-day window of the financial exposure and dividing and then calculating it against the decision impact, you actually showing that monthly, you're saving the organization 45,000 because you have reduced the month-end close by 3 days. So the annual value of that, just times the monthly by 12, and then you get that amount. So that's month-end close. You can do this for forecasting cycles, report lag. So if your reports are stale by 5 days, or some reports could be as stale as 30 days. But if you've reduced your reports, only have a 2-day lag, then you're saving 3 days. And with that too, you have an operational lag here, and you can do a decision impact on that, and you can work out what the monthly value and the annual value of that could be. All right, so the third ROI we're going to be looking into here is the margin and revenue improvements. So this has to do with direct savings from your analytical platform or from your report automation, and being able to get that information in front of people. So one driver could be pricing. So being able to reduce pricing discounts. This happens a lot where you had maybe a discount for a good reason, and maybe it becomes irrelevant, but maybe the discount isn't removed in time, or maybe you're not aware that there are specific discounts that are still active that are no longer necessary. So just by having that information accessible through your analytics, you could have a discount reduction due to your reporting. And what that will look like is you'd have a base metric on the impact of revenue that these discounts have. And even if you have a 1% discount reduction, you could be saving a lot of money for the company. These are made up numbers, but you'd have to figure out what that base for you is. So a lot of, you could look at a company's inventory, right? And then you could work out what's the percentage of discount that is given a year or a month for your inventory. And even if you are able to reduce unnecessary discounts by just 1%, you can actually save the company some money, and you can show it on your ROI. If you are able to do some price edging based on seasonality and the markets, and you have that information to make those decisions, that could be expense reduction that can be tied to your analytical platform build. And things like customer profitability, that's a big one. If you're able to optimize, if you're able to use your reports to optimize your sales cycle, if you're able to get repeat business due to your analytics and the information that you have, you could increase your profit margin by whatever percentage. I'll put 5 here. Also supplier discounts. So some suppliers do give early payment discounts. And if you're able to capture those discounts, you could save some money there. I don't have numbers for this, but you can think of what that base amount is, and you can come up with what the improved value is, and all the discounts that you've captured, and whatever difference, you can times that by your monthly. You can work out a monthly value as well as an annual value on that. All right, so the last ROI here is risk reduction. So any value, this is just prevention of loss, just protecting the value of the company. So duplicate payments, that is also a very big thing that could be improved by your analytical implementation, your reporting. If you're able to get those reports in time to do something about it, or if you're able to prevent it due to reports, you can count how many duplicate payments have you prevented due to your analytical build. Okay, so once you have these numbers, you can take the annual value or just go refresh your I did add a lot of formulas that you would need. So the idea is you just need to add these values and these values, everything that's marked in blue, that's input. And then once that's done, you get the calculated amounts with the scorecard. So at the end of the day, you can see what the monthly savings would be and the annual savings per category. And then you can use this to inform your strategy. So you can present this as potential savings for your organization, and you can use this to track whether you did really get return on investment on your analytical build as well once you've done with the implementation if you haven't started. Okay, I will be providing this Excel sheet. Make sure to download it and so that you're able to do this on your side. And yeah, please let me know how that goes. And my hopes is you would consider Dataracity when you're building out your data strategy or your analytics strategy, and we could help you with the implementation of some of the automation as well as advisory on how to actually get the ROI that you need and what are some of the gaps that you're experiencing. Because a lot of organizations have this built out but aren't able to actually see return on investment, and it might just be something that you can tweak in your environment, and then all of a sudden you are getting your ROI. Yeah.